Okay guys, Reed here once again, the Heat force a Game 7 and what I thought was the best game I've seen in the playoffs this year. Really good game, went into overtime, and I need to get this out of the way because a lot of people believe referees decided this game and all this stuff, and I'm not gonna lie about it. The referees have done a bad job this series. They did a bad job last night. But it goes both ways. It goes both ways. People are saying, well, LeBron James is the NBA's new favorite player. They're going to let him win. They're going to let him win no matter what and all this stuff. And it's obvious, folks. Let's look at the end of the game here. Leonard missed a free throw. Left it wide open for Allen to make a great three. Too tight to go into overtime. I mean, as bad as the referees was this game, the Spurs had to miss free throws, and the Heat had to get an offensive rebound and get it to Ray Allen to make a hard three-pointer. So even if Ray Allen made that three-pointer, even if he made it, they would have still been up by a point if they made their free throws, which they did not do. Leonard missed that free throw. They would have still been up by 1 point with 5 seconds to go, and all these people saying, it's fixed, it's fixed. Look what the Heat had to do to come back. The Spurs had to give it to them. The Spurs pretty much gave this game to the Heat. And I know the referees, it's horrible. They're not calling consistent, and I don't like where the Heat players complain all the time, like James and Wade. I didn't like where they was not running back when they wouldn't get the foul call, because you got to go into every play thinking you're not going to get it called, you just got to keep playing. But you got to give LeBron James credit. He brought the Heat back in the fourth quarter. I thought it was over there. Actually, I did. I thought, well, not looking good, but James, just when he took the headband off, he was a different player. Came out, just got his team back in it. And I know people will say, well, LeBron James choked, but he made that big three-pointer there towards the end, even though he missed the one to tie it. Without LeBron James, the Heat would not even been in this game. It would not even went into overtime. So, everybody does their part. This is part of the reason why they have Ray Allen to make clutch shots. Impossible three-pointer out of the corner. So, I know the referees do suck, but they suck for both sides. It's not just the Spurs. Look at Tony Parker that game. He was flopping all over the place. Phantom calls, phantom fouls. I mean, acting when he got hit in the mouth and all that stuff. We saw it. So, it goes both ways. And I do wish the officiating was better, but it's just the way it is. I don't know what they can do about it because it's not good to watch. But the game was exciting. It went into overtime. The Heat pulled it out. They forced a Game 7. So we will see what happens. It was a great game. And I know Spurs fans are upset because they believe the referees are going to give it to the Heat. But you gave this game away. Spurs gave it away. They had it. You saw the game. They was dominating in the fourth quarter. Then James just turned it on. And this is why you have players like LeBron James. This is why you have stars. This is where you make your reputation of being the best player in the NBA. And this is what LeBron James has done. He's not finished it yet. If they lose Game 7, the Heat, every other game pretty much is meaningless in my opinion, because all you remember is who won the game. That's all I'm going to remember. So Game 7 is looking to be great. I think even the Spurs, I know they're probably down a little bit, but I believe they will bounce back and play just as good next game. I think next game is going to be another classic. I really do. And hopefully the refs don't become the stars of the game again. Because it's not just the refs screwing the Spurs. They're screwing the Heat. They're screwing the fans. They're making the league look bad. I don't know what they're going to ever do to fix it, but who knows. All in all, though, it was a good game. It was exciting. I enjoyed it. And we got one more game coming up. And I believe the Heat do have the advantage in Game 7 just because they're playing at home. And the Spurs had Game 6. They had it gave to them. And they blew it. They blew it like a porn star in a movie. They blew it. So, we're going to see what happens. Looking forward to Game 7. Like, subscribe, and comment. And go Heat. Go Heat. I'm looking for LeBron James. 35, 40 points, 10 assists, 12 rebounds. We're going to see it. It's going to be another magical game. Heat will win Game 7. back-to-back NBA championships for the best player in the NBA, LeBron James, soon to be the second greatest player of all time.